Good morning everyone. It's the 1st of December, so welcome to my full bookshelves Vlogmas. It's the second time I attempt to do Vlogmas, but it's been one of those things that I've been wanting to do for ages. I thoroughly enjoy watching videos throughout December of people vlogging their days, and the reason for that is because obviously especially since I've started having a full-time job, you can't enjoy December just as much as you used to do when you were a student or when you were a child. And December is my favorite month, not because it's my birthday, that's one of the extra reasons if you want to say that, but because of the Christmas season. I absolutely adore the Christmas season, and it's one of the special moments where I sort of go back to my family, see them, see friends I see just once a year. Obviously this year is a little bit different because of coronavirus. I cannot travel. I mean, one could travel, but the responsible thing to do is not travel. I do have elderly relatives that could be in danger if I were one of those people that doesn't show symptoms of coronavirus. So yeah, this year is going to be me, Poppy and Andrew at home celebrating a very, very tiny Christmas. We still have no idea what we're going to do specifically. Part of me is thinking maybe we should start like new traditions, like we cook a specific dish or something, but we'll figure it out as we go. I am definitely not going to be able to vlog every day just because, as I said, I work full-time, and that means that I definitely wouldn't have time to show you anything fun or interesting every day. I also probably wouldn't have time to edit these videos. But I'll show you little bits and pieces of my day. The plan is to potentially vlog every other day, so that would mean 12 videos throughout Advent. But we'll see how we go. Let's not put too much pressure on ourselves and see how it goes. If you're also doing Vlogmas and you're watching this video for some reason, leave down in the comments the name of your channel, because I would love to watch it. And usually when you type in Vlogmas, it's always the same 3-4 people that come up, because obviously they have massive followings, so I would love to discover new channels this way. I just woke up at 6 oh wow, 5 to 7, I slept in. Usually at 6 o'clock I'm already up. Let's make coffee. It's a few minutes later. I just spoke on Skype with my parents, and now is the exciting moment. Andrew and I. Hi Andrew, do you want to wave? Ignore the kitchen mess.
Hey.
Hey. We've got this beautiful advent calendar from Hotel Chocolat. It's a truffle for 2 advent calendar, which we've been eyeing for the past few years, but never actually bit the bullet and bought because it's quite expensive. But we thought 2020, so why not? And then I've got this Puka advent calendar, which looks gorgeous, and I bought it for my 2 best friends in Italy. We've been best friends since we were 3, I think. And at Christmas usually I buy them a box of Puka tea, but obviously this year I'm not going back, so I just sent them in the mail so we're gonna have the same cup of tea in London, Milan and Rome. And Andrew's got his little tea advent calendar from Clipper as well.
Ooh, clementine.
Okay.
And it's alcohol free and dairy. There we go, it's got the little info there.
Oh.
Come on, focus.
Yeah, we're focusing. Better than expected actually. Very zoomed in. A bit too sweet, but
First tea today is number 1.
what is it? Doesn't say. Maybe you'll figure it out once you open it. That's quite nice. I like that it doesn't say what it is until you open it.
It says Merry Christmas. Happy Mondays. Lemon and ginger flavoured organic infusion with cracked black pepper.
Okay. And I've got number 1, Feel New, which is one of my favorites, probably, if not my favorite from Pukka. It used to be called Detox, but I think they have to change the name because of reasons. Oh, what does it say? Herbs to help you feel new for morning after the night before. Ooh. Oh, I love this tea. Love this tea. So yeah, we're gonna have a couple of cups of tea and start our day. Hello. Come on in. It's a few hours later, quite a few hours later. I think it's about 7 hours since I last, well, at least waved at the camera. I just finished another meeting for the day and I have another 3-4 hours of work left. I'm a bit tired, as you can probably tell by the fact that I'm struggling to talk. But I thought I'd take this moment that I'm taking as a break. I want to make myself a cup of tea, but I also want to talk about this book that I'm reading. That's The Little Friend by Donna Tartt. Now, I've read The Goldfinch and The Secret History, also by Donna Tartt, and absolutely adored them. This one, though, is taking me a little bit longer to read than the other ones, for 2 reasons. First reason, I haven't been feeling great over the past couple of weeks, so I started reading this 2 weekends ago, and yeah, it just... I wasn't able to read more than 100 pages in the entire weekend when I started it, when I would normally be able to finish a book like this, just because I had really bad headaches, and I think it might be a combination of factors, including the fact that it's really cold here in the UK. But yeah, so The Little Friend, I don't know, I am not in love with this book. It's really strange because the main character, Harriet, she's a 12-year-old girl whose brother has died, and you know this from page 1, like probably already in the blurb, so I'm not spoiling anything. I really identify a lot with her because I see a lot of me as a child translated into that character, which is really pleasant to read somebody very similar to you in the pages of a book. On the other hand, the book itself is not really gripping me. I don't care about the story. That's the thing. And I'm like, this is supposed to be some sort of... How would I explain it? I think it has the premises of maybe a thriller with some elements of... You can't even call it young adult, but it has young adult characters within the story. But it's not quite working for me. I don't care about the mystery. It's not that captivating, but I do want to see where the main character goes and what she does. I do have a feeling that it's going to be more of a story of the town, which I think is called Alexandria, in Mississippi. I think it's going to be more of a snapshot of the situation there in the 70s, because that's when it's set. Rather than an actual story that follows a plot, that follows some character that develop throughout the story, with the exception maybe of Harriet and how she's going to start a book and how she's going to end, whether there's going to be some character development in between. It's not a bad book in any way, but it's also, I know it's not going to be one of my favourite books. I know it's not going to be a 5-star read, and I'm a little bit disappointed that I sort of saved this and I even recommended it to my book club, because this is our book club pick for the month of December, so I need to finish it by the end of the week actually. Yeah, I don't know, a bit disappointed. But anyway, just want to talk about this. I am nowhere near being finished. I'm sort of in the halfway mark, a little bit before the halfway point in the story, but don't know. The Little Friend, Donna Tartt. What do you think? Have you read it? Leave a comment below. Please don't spoil the ending, because at least I have something to look forward to, but I don't want to DNF a Donna Tartt book. There are just 3 in the Word. I want to enjoy it as much as possible, but I don't know. I can't get into it. I also want to share with you this moment of cuteness. My dog is asleep right behind, excuse the laundry, but my dog is asleep right behind me, and she keeps farting every now and again. And most of them are loud, most of them are silent, but really deadly, because, I mean, I'm gonna have to open the window soon. But sometimes it's really fun, because she does a loud one every now and again. And she wakes up and she's like, what's happened? What's happened? What's going on? Which I find really funny. Look at this cute little angel. Hello, little fart machine. I can tell you've got open eyes. Cutie pie. I love you. But boy, your farts are deadly. Evening, everyone. Same spot, different time. I am 8 minutes away from the end of my workday. I'm gonna call it. It's over. It's over. It's almost over. Unless I get an email now, it's over. So I thought might as well start getting the Christmas decorations down. We moved in, and for the past 5 Christmases we've had a nice Christmas tree together. So we bought a really cheap, I think it was like £20 off Argos, because we had just moved in, we had bought furniture, we were young, we didn't have that much money. So we bought this really shitty Christmas tree of Argos and some decorations. We had very, very few decorations. We just had 1 string of lights the first year, but over the years we've accumulated a little bit more decorations, so now it's quite a full Christmas tree. And we do have a few special ones that we bought on trips, or that maybe one of us found here and there that has a special meaning, so that's quite nice. But we still have the shitty Argos Christmas tree. We were thinking of getting a real Christmas tree this year, but realistically we're not going to be in this flat for much longer, probably. I mean, hopefully, if all goes well, by Easter time we're going to be somewhere else, fingers crossed. But in case it doesn't go well, definitely we're not going to spend another Christmas in this house. So this Christmas tree is either going to go to charity, or we're going to take it with us, and it's going to be next place's Christmas tree. But yeah, I'm looking that way because in our built-in cupboard is where we have, in our built-in wardrobe, that's where we keep our decorations and a lot of junk, really. So I'm gonna attempt to get those out without killing myself before Andrew comes home. Potentially I'm going to start opening up the tree so it can air a little bit before we start decorating. I'll try wait for him to decorate together, but I know he's not going to be home for another half an hour or 45 minutes, and I'm really tempted to just put it up, which I know is a little bit naughty, but it's okay. It's okay. And I've done worse, like watching MasterChef on my own without waiting for him, so I'm a horrible person. I've changed. I'm dressed with my massive Christmas jumper. It's got a little fluffy thing that Poppy likes to eat every now and again. Aren't you delighted you get to see this? Right, boxes are out, as you can see. As you can see, not that many things, but let's assemble this. Here we are. Here's the tree. As I said, it's a bit wonky, it's a bit crappy, but you know what? It served us well for the past few Christmases, and in its own way, we love it. We've moved stuff around a little bit. It's the first year that we actually have this TV cabinet. We bought it during the pandemic because we were tired of our little one. So we bought this one, but that means that the tree that would normally go in that corner, and then in front of it there will be the small TV stand, now has its own spot, which actually looks pretty good. God, it looks much worse on camera than it does in person. It's okay, it's okay. We love you anyway, wonky tree. We need to find something to cover the cable mess, but we'll figure that out. But yeah, I just wanted to show you some of my favorite decorations. So we have these two figurines that I bought, I think it was at a Danish shop in Rotterdam in 2016, and I thought that could be Andrew and myself. And then last year my parents were visiting in November, and we walked past a shop, and while they were somewhere else, I can't remember what they were doing, we saw this little ornament, and I mean, the resemblance is quite uncanny. So yeah, so we've decided, Andrew, Poppy and I. Then this little mitten comes all the way from Canada, as well as this little one, I think. Yeah, I'm fairly sure this is also from Canada. And then, what else did I want to show? Oh yeah, they're so much back because they don't quite fit with the theme, but I got this little guy and this little guy. So those are from my time in the Netherlands when there was a World Cup, and at the shop when you bought groceries they gave you one of this with every 10 euros you spent, and I got two. Hello again. I thought I'd wrap this up properly because I just looked at my YouTube feed, and over the past few hours I gained something like 15 subscribers. So if you just subscribed, thank you and welcome. This is my full bookshelf. We talk about books, we talk about writing, and we talk about, sorry that was my phone, we talk about life in London, pandemic, and everything in between. Welcome, thank you for subscribing. If you found this channel by chance, welcome, and if you found it because the really nice, sweet Lauren Wade put my YouTube feed on her Instagram stories, and thank you Lauren for doing that. You didn't have to, and I really was not expecting that, but thank you so much. See, the spirit of Christmas and all that. But yeah, the Christmas tree is up. We're having a nice dinner cooking. I think it's going to be something really simple, like bruschetta and some cold meats. And then we're going to wrap up the evening probably with something cozy on TV, whether that's Somebody Fit Phil, or I don't know, something else quite wholesome, something to just chill and relax and get into the Christmas spirit. So you're probably watching this on the 2nd of December, so I'll see you on the 4th of December again. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!